Hello everyone, CM here and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I'm going to be introducing you guys to the second Guardian of this series, and that being the Guardian of Texas. Now, just like last time, I'm going to be getting into his backstory and his birth date, and his age, and his height, and his weight, and his race, and his nickname, and his personality, and his weaknesses, and his description, and his mutant ability, but first, as we all know, his backstory comes first, so here's his backstory. Oh, also, follow me on TwitX, TwitX, my guys, TwitX. Now, here's his backstory. Stephen Fuller. This young man is Stephen Fuller, who is the Guardian of Texas, a very calm but enthusiastic young man who is a legendary heroic bounty hunter who works as his own independent self, as he stands tall with pride in his heart and is full of bravery, who is willing to put his own life on the line to save others. And he is quite popular in the state of Texas, as Texas Rangers have nicknamed him the Red Ranger. However, the citizens of Texas have called him the Protector of the Southern Land or the Hero of Texas. However, what people don't realize, he is a mutant who uses his power to help stop and catch criminals who threaten the citizens of Texas. Now, here's his backstory, his full-on backstory. You see, Stephen Fuller had a fascinating backstory. You see, Stephen Fuller was born in the year of July 1st, 1998, and was born on the countryside of Texas, and born in a trailer park. And his mother is Claire Fuller, and his father's name is Jake Fuller. And eventually, in the year of January 3rd, 2000, his mother would give birth to his younger brother, Austin Fuller. Now, and his mother was a stay-at-home mom, and his father was a local mechanic in his county. Now back to Stephen Fuller. And Stephen Fuller had a good childhood, as he and his younger brother, Austin Fuller, had good parents who taught them good values like how to take care of themselves and the value of hard work. And Stephen's father taught him how to survive and live off the land. And as Stephen grew to teenage phase, he was taught how to shoot and use the environment to his advantage. However, during his phase, he became more rebellious and a battle junkie, and loved getting into fights with the kids at school, which did cause problems at the school. However, tragedy struck in the year of 2020 when Stephen came home to find his family have been murdered, and which terrified Stephen. And later he finds out from the local law enforcement that they suspect that his family were killed by a crime syndicate. However, as Stephen sits in a church alone, crying, just then the entity known as the Follower appears and gifted Stephen his mutant power, and Stephen Fuller makes a promise to one day find the ones who murdered his family and bring them to justice. I'm going to be quickly scanning through his birthday, his age, his height, and his race, his nicknames, and his personality, and his weaknesses. Now, he was born, Stephen Fuller was born 1998, age 29, height 5'6", weight 128, 156, and his nicknames are these: the Red Ranger, the Protector of the Southern Land, or the Hero of Texas. Now, personality. This young man is a enthusiastic type of guy who is the guardian of Texas and a bounty hunter. When you first see him, he is calm but brave, and is someone who is eager to put his life on the line, his own life on the line to save the innocent, and is not afraid to step up and spit in the face of evil, and is someone who takes advantage of his nearby surrounding environments, and is also ready to protect his state or is willing to die trying, and speaks in a low but confident country accent, and may not be the smartest person in the world, but is not the dumbest neither, and is well trained in the martial art of guns. However, he has his weaknesses. For example, he can often charge into things, which leads to him getting into tough situations, which leads to his second weakness, which is he has a short temper, meaning he has a hard time controlling his own, temper. He has a pretty big anger issue. However, he might have his weaknesses, but he's not a bad person. He just has his flaws. But he has a good heart who will use his power to find the ones who murdered his family and bring them to justice. Now, here's his description. He wears a black bounty hunter cowboy uniform and wears a red cowboy boots and wears a dark red cowboy hat with a black star in front of the hat and wears a red bandana wrapped around his mouth and wears red fingerless gloves and wears a black belt complete with gun holsters and carries 2 silver Magnum revolvers in each holster and carries his bounty hunter cowboy badge on his right pocket and has a thin waist and has short black hair with blue eyes and has a muscular body and has a tattoo of a skull of a Texas Longhorn on the middle of his chest and carries a black rifle on his back and has spurs at the end of his boots and wears a necklace with a golden cross on it. Also, and carries a black rifle on his back. Sorry for forgetting that. Now, here's his mutant power. His mutant power is called Flaming Emperor. He can control and emit fire, and he can shoot fireball-shaped stars, and can surround himself with fire to have a burning effect with his attacks, and can rocket repel himself through the air, surround his bullets with fire for more firepower, and increase the temperature of his flames, and shoot heat waves. Now, his ultimate move is he can transform his body into fire, which increases his power and firepower, and shoot fire blast and morph and change his body. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and like and share and comment on this video. And have a wonderful day, and may God bless. Guardian of Texas. Gotta love 'em.